India today. This is Anita Brito in conversation with the ace choreographer, Bosco Martis. Hello, Bosco.
Ace.
How are you doing today?
I'm very good, very excited with what is happening in my life. It is such an exciting moment, long awaited, but fun. You always have fun when your work is celebrated, and yeah, so just a good energy.
And in the last 1 year, your work has been loved.
Yeah, like it feels like it's the first year that I've actually started working, and so the glory, I think social media has really helped and really brought in the fans who love dancing, and I think anything that they connect or they feel happy, it's celebrated, and that's what the energies when we create, we are happy creating them, and I think that's the energy that's flowing.
Absolutely, but the way you said, no, you feel this is your first year of working, but I should tell you all that it's been 25 years.
It's been 25 years that I have.
He has started Mission Kashmir.
Mission Kashmir, yeah. So 25 years for Ritik, 25 years
for yourself. So let's start talking about you. How does it feel? How have you evolved in this last 25 years?
I think every 5 years there's been a great amount of learning that I have got from all the actors, directors, technicians that I've been working with, even the directors. They've really given a lot of insight, given a lot of their working style, which I've kind of been like the first 10 years I've just been a part of how the process was, and to be a part of storytelling, to be a part of it's a very important aspect for a choreographer, I think. Dancing, I think, is a byproduct. Right now that has been celebrated, and it's a great feeling again. And we started, Caesar and me had started together as friends, as contemporaries, as partners, and just that flow has always been there as friends. So we still love our companionship. We just love the way we both are critics for each other's work, and that's the energy, I think, that is flowing. And yes, the last 25 years has been very special, and we've done a lot of songs back in the days which because of the social media, because of this whole Instagram fever that has happened, they pop up, and then suddenly when I tell people that this is our song, we sound very vintage. Like, oh, this is your song, like you've been a part of this. They think that we're just like 5 years old or something. But yes, it is very good that this feeling has come in, and yes, the learning will never stop. I guess somebody will bring that aspect in you. Somebody will teach you and go. Somebody will. That should not stop. I think the arrogance should be in your work, not in your personality. So it should show in your work. I guess that is not arrogance. Arrogance is a bad way of saying, but I'm just saying all the energy should be consumed by your work, and that is what needs to be given priority.
Absolutely. That is why I said, it's been 25 years for you, because I'm sure a lot of people must be thinking, Arey, because
ye to kal ka bachcha hai.
Exactly, because when you say Jhume Jo Patan, when you see Jai Jai Shiv Shankar, you see the recent ones, and then people will connect you with that, not the past work that you have done.
Absolutely.
But you have done some great work.
Thank you.
Bosco,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We who have grown up and we have danced on your songs, so we exactly know how difficult it is to work on this. But you have worked with some of the best dancers.
I have worked with some of the best actors, I must say.
Turned into good dancers
who've dancing was not their. See, they are actors, right. So dancing again is a byproduct of their system, and they have to because people love to see them dance, and how to make them look cool. They should not look funny, or they should not look where people just comment. Today it's a factory of comments, so you don't really see how you perceive them, because they're just humans who are entertaining, right? And we have to be very sensitive, and there are some actors who've worked so hard towards just to achieve this vibe of theirs, to achieve, like acting. Somebody would say that he cries so well, somebody would say he fights so well. Somebody would say, you know, his emotions are so right. And in that, dancing is also a part of their journey. And some actor could sing, and then they would say, "Arey, he sings so well." And so all these things are, you know, divided in their personality. So some people work hard, some people are not natural, and some people need to be worked on. That's why professionals like us come and give them that glory and make them look, you know, so that people celebrate them. And I think actors need to be celebrated. That's how they get their energy from people.
Yeah. But Ritik has always been known as a great dancer,
Yeah.
apart from being a great actor as well. And your association with him is since 25 years.
Yeah.
How has he changed? Or is he the same when you first met him during Mission Kashmir?
I think during Mission Kashmir, when we were shooting Rind Poshmal, and there was another song called Jhilo Ke Sheher Mein, which is a romantic song. And you know, I was so energetic, and he was also so energetic that I used to just we used to make steps and then teach him on, even if it is a romantic song, and we should say, just see how this looks on you, and he would do it. Like, he would just fearlessly do it. I feel the kind of wear and tear that has happened with his body. There's so much that has gone through in his personal, like, physical condition. I think he's really fought back, and he's such a, you know, you have to see him, how he fights that situation and how he brings glory to anything that he does. Not only dancing, I think even acting or action, the way he brings that glory, the way he brings the passion. He's such a, you know, perfectionist that I think I have seen him exactly the way he is then, and he's the same now, just that his structure, his aura, his popularity has not doubled, it's become 4 times that. And anything that you do with him, imagine the pressure that he has to execute it more than we, because we will do it and probably go on to another one, but he has to stick with it. This is the face that he has now. For a song like Bang Bang, for a song like Tu Meri, that's the face that you know, you have of Ritik Roshan. So it has to be glorified. It has to be a benchmark. So every time that you work with him, you have that pressure. But when you enjoy that pressure, then it is no more a pressure. It's just about how you celebrate an actor, and it's always the best feeling to have a song with Ritik and celebrate him.
But how do you top the last song always? Like, you know, beat Bang Bang, beat other songs that follow by. How do you manage to top that every time? Does he also get involved in how to go about, or what will look good on him?
Firstly, I think your answer to your question was, how do we top it? So when you said there's Mother Mary down, so I always touch her feet and get that inspiration when we come to the studio. I think that is one you know, emotion that you surrender, and you surrender to an extent where you say that just make me proud, just make me feel like even in a situation where I'm stuck, I think just be the guiding source, which is a spiritual journey in the way I feel. And I feel that don't take yourself too seriously. Just enjoy the process and enjoy what you're doing, and eventually that shall pass too. Coming to Ritik's involvement, there's a certain condition, a body type that takes, we have to be aware of his body type. Because of the injuries and because of the certain things that he might not be able to. So we showcase the moves. He kind of, that's the drill. He kind of sinks that into his body, see how that reacts. And then, you know, in the process, he might just start enjoying it. And then he makes it his own, because the same move on me might look different than on him. I think he's born to dance, and that is what has been very well executed on cinema.
But you have done War and now War 2. Ritik is the constant in both the films. There we had a dance-off with Tiger, again, who's very good with his moves.
Yeah.
And here we have Junior NTR. Again, we can say that he has
yeah.
good moves. How did you manage both? And did anyone surprise you in this entire... who surprised you the most?
I think definitely NTR, because Tiger had a certain body type, where Ritik and Tiger, you know, there's a certain body type. NTR has a different body type altogether. So, and he's such a fluid dancer. He comes with so much glory from, you know, his work that he's done. And he's known for his dance moves, he's known for his footwork, he's known for a lot of things that people all over India celebrate and even globally. But having said that, I think I just wanted him to have a comfort and feel good. He's put in that extra effort of wanting to learn a new style. He's put in that extra effort. He does not rehearse. But when he came, he saw and he said, like, I want to rehearse this.
So he's never rehearsed before
He's
this?
never rehearsed. I don't think so he ever rehearses. He just comes on set, sees the step and does it.
Wow.
That's the beauty of NTR. And I think when he saw it, he wanted to own that space. And I think that is what, with even he's, you know, has a lot of injuries. But the way he's executed the song, I think you'll never know that this is the same guy who's, you know, after the shot is over, he'll never let you know his pain, but he'll just sit in one corner and you know, fix his knee, and
Nurse
that's
his
what
knee.
nurses knee. And I think that's a showmanship, a man who has he takes the onus. They take the onus of entertaining the nation, so they feel responsible that they have to give in their best.
And of course, there's also pressure to match up to Ritik because, like you said, you know, today's audience is very quick to judge or, you know, point out you're wrong.
Immediately, if I'm dancing with Ritik, they kind of brutally, you know, troll me or whatever. But I have my thing. I'm not competing with. This is something that we have created, and this is something that, as a maker or as a visualizer, as a choreographer, whatever you say, it's my vision. So like I said, I have a very solid team, and my team, you know, gives me so much that I have to pick and choose what I need. I don't have to dance all the time to know that. If you tell me, okay, is this the move that you know, it's our teamwork. So I think that's the glory that I have. That's the glory that my team just loves to, you know, give their energies, and that's how it is. I think it's always Bosco Caesar and team, or it'll be BLM, Bosco Leslie Martis and team. So my team is very instrumental in all these things.
But how long did it take for you to choreograph the whole thing?
This one, actually, we were supposed to shoot then because of Ritik's injury. So I think around 25-30 days just to get it right, because there was a process. We had to fix some things, and you know, there was one whole process of how to get to the actor by the time we finalize what we want to see. So that whole process is very. It's a great learning process, I think, and it's also humbling because certain things that you think might work, you have to make sure that you have to put in your point that it might work. So it's a process that you have to surrender and also hold back sometimes.
But did Ayan give you a brief on how he wants this song to be, you know, visualized? Because again, this is the first time YRF has done this, that they have not released the entire song. They've just shown the teaser. And
I think they're done during, I think 2-3 instances, I think during Kamli or something, they had not released the entire, they just put a teaser. So the song was, you had to see it on, which is I think a smart move, because today if you have everything on your phone, which eventually will happen, but why will cinema work? Cinema will work if they get to see something extraordinary.
So did he give you any brief that this is how it's going to be and this is?
Yes, the situation he gave us and the song we were ideating. But I think overall it was our world that we wanted to capture in terms of dance and in terms of energies that were floating in. And we had to keep both of them distinctly different. And eventually, they always say Ritik versus NTR, but it's never that. It is always how you celebrate dancing, two people celebrating.
Tiger versus Ritik.
And then you enjoyed Jaja Shiv Shankar was just celebrating them, you know, seeing them dance together.
True. But Bosco, tell me one thing. You know, you have worked for 25 years now, and still you recently, you know, you openly spoke about how you did not get credit for Chota Malay. Am I saying it right?
So it was, I'll tell you that, let me give that correction. So it is not that the credit was not given. There was a show that the actor went in, and the question was asked, like the director was not there on set. So if it was another brand of a choreographer, the name would have been taken. Like my thing was, do not forget. So it was a choreographer was there. So the choreographer is a brand that has made this song, So just don't dilute that. Don't dilute. Just don't make it generic. Is my
Do you think it's
concern.
still difficult to get the
Very
view?
difficult. It's still very difficult right now. Also, if you see, you have to be positioned in a different way because, like I said, a choreographer is forgotten after the song is over. There are other people who are celebrated, and there are other, there are stars have been, but there is, even now, the choreographer's name you will see is probably might just be when the song is released. After that, it's all, there are a lot of PR company or whatever, whoever promotes these, they will never put the choreographer's name. They will always have either the star's name, which is, I think that maybe that is the way they want to see it. But I feel that a choreographer needs to be celebrated as much as a star is, as much as a music director is, as much as a singer is. That is my, and yes, I think I can do that after 25 years because it's taken me a while to do that, and I have to be vocal about it so that the next generation enjoys the glory. So, and there's a lot. It's not like song and dance it's the end of it. They will all, it'll all evolve. I might probably be dated in some time, but as a choreographer, there will be a new breed that will come, and they need to be celebrated.
Yeah. Like recently we saw Akshay and you dancing on.
Yeah, on Ucha Lamba Kar.
That was in somewhat giving you the credit as well for
Absolutely. I think when actors celebrate that with you, they collab with you, it is how they respect you for what you've done. And I don't think so Ritik has ever done a collab with anybody. He celebrated me, and that is, that itself knows that, there's so much respect and love for your craft and for what you've done for him. So I think,
and also secure as an actor, like
Yeah. It's just very humbling that we get to share that, and they're huge stars. When they kind of celebrate that with you, there's so much visibility all over the globe.
But you worked with Junior NTR before, and now you've worked again. Did you see a change in him in just in a year of shooting both the films?
Change in terms of you're talking dancing.
Yeah.
I think Chuttamale, he had to do nothing. He was just like he was like, this is a song we have to. There's more to come, and this one also I think we did our best, and we've had a different NTR, so it was really nice to see him, celebrate a song like that, and just keep it cool and calm. It's not like too desperate to see him dance. Sometimes less is more, I feel.
But Bosco, did you ever had to tone down a choreography just because an actor couldn't manage to step up to that?
When I say tone down, I would not use tone down as I feel what suits them. Tone down will be like not giving them their due, as in, or sometimes a body type is a different body type. So you have to really understand what looks good. So you could be looking good while you're dancing, but that thing does not translate well with another, person. So you have to understand his body type and work towards that. Then forcing yourself on him, you have to make him look good. That's a given. That most of the times, we've tried that, and we've kind of, I think 7 out of 10 times succeeded. 3 times there will be a miss. But most of the times we've managed to do that, and I think that is through experience.
In your 25 years of career, who has surprised you the most from being a decent dancer to now?
Katrina Kaif.
Yeah?
Katrina Kaif all the way. She has worked so hard on just grooming herself as a performer, and I think she is one of the most hardworking performers, and definitely Ritik, the way he does what he does, I think it's exceptional, because you give him a move, he does that move 20 times he'll just do that one move for an hour.
Wow.
And then he will master that. So he's so good at it, extremely hardworking, and that is what shows. I guess that is that's how his training is. It's
No,
brilliant.
I agree with Katrina also because we have seen her groom herself. so
Unbelievable what
beautifully.
she's done to
Yeah.
herself, the way she has come around. I think hats off to her.
Kala Chashma was one of the
Kala Chashma
best.
was one, yeah. But before that, I think during Partner, during Race, during Sing is King, during Welcome, I think a transition has happened huge till the time Chikni Chameli happened, till the time Sheila Ki Jawani happened. I think that transition she had already, mastered the art of a performer. And I will shamelessly say that I've been a big part of her journey, and I'm sure she will also, second that. But I think she is so hardworking and so much potential that she really exploded when it came to Sheila Ki Jawani and when it came to, even Kamli. I think Kamli is one of her best songs ever done. I don't think so. Any actor has reached that standard. Like I can vouch that the way she's performed Kamli, exceptional.
Was there any actor that you wanted to choreograph? You wanted to,
Do choreography.
create a dance number for, and you never managed to do that? Or you
I think we've got enough and more in our kitty. But I think it'll have to be reversed. Probably any actor who's not
any wish list no of actor that you would
want to
nacha sakte the types.
I think Maduri.
You've never worked with
I've
them?
never worked with them, and it is such a beautiful thing that when we shot Oyama, she had called me and she said that, listen Bosco, I think you've shot this so well, and I know the journey that you've gone through and the limited resources that you had to make this, and I know exactly what and hats off to the way you've executed it. It's brilliant. And I said, MD, I call her MD. So I said, you're so right in what you said, because you've gone through this journey, and thank you so much for calling.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people do that, and thank you so much for calling and celebrating me and the song. So she was like, obviously I have to do that whenever I see something good, and that's the power of this an actor, star, a superstar who does not once think कि अरे मैं क्यों phone करूँ. She called me, she celebrated my work, and that's our takeaway from what we've done.
Oh, that's so sweet of her.
Yeah, really
That is
sweet, really sweet, yeah.
The other person that people loved seeing this time was Shah Rukh dancing for Jhume Jo Pathaan.
Oof.
How did you manage to catch that vibe? And
He did everything. We
the
just
magic.
created, put the camera, and you know what he's done and what he does is so unique that you can't copy that, because that's his swag, that's his glory, that's his style. You just can't. And in the condition, even he's there's a lot of injuries that he's going through.
He still has the knee injury.
He still has, and I really had to not think so that you have to be emotionally attached, but at some point you have to be selfish and just say, okay, he's got the step, okay, move on. Because and the beauty with him is, you want one more, he will do that if you want it, even if he thinks that he's done it right. But if you think you want some corrections or you want him to do another one, he'll do it without even if he's in pain. That's the beauty of such a superstar, and you just don't become a superstar otherwise. You have to go through this drill, and you have to be exceptional and different and unique, and so much you have to give. You want to give to the audience. So he takes that he takes this whole responsibility of entertaining this nation and the world now, because such a phenomena.
Yeah, and this time he's won the national award. What do you think? What do you have to say
Brilliant.
about
I
that?
think Jawan, he played those characters. There was so much that was there within him. I think it's all exploded in Jawan. And you just celebrate this person, and this will be like Bollywood. Without Shah Rukh Khan will not be Bollywood. I think that is what he's taken this legacy.
Absolutely. And the other person that we loved seeing again was Vicki.
Vicki.
He was like, he hit the
Refreshing.
ball out of the park with
Refreshing.
Tauba Tauba.
Tauba Tauba was
Exactly. It
refreshing.
To see. No one imagined him being such an effortless dancer.
I'm so lucky that I know Vicky's strengths. I know what he could do. I know what he could deliver. I know what he'd look like wearing a suit like Bond. So that raw, good-looking, tall, dark, handsome guy. that's exactly what was executed, and Vicki did it so well. I think he just got the swag. I spent an hour with him, and I just gave him a little of my insight, my experience, and he just marked those things and he executed that. And I think that was brilliantly done. Nothing that I have to take credit. I think everything that he did was him internalizing this whole vibe of his and just executing what was told to him. That's it. Beautifully executed. I think he's one man who, Punjab lives within him, and he kind of, his lip sync is so correct and so meticulous that you think that he's the singer of that song. So he does it so well.
Yeah. But Beat Jume Jo Patan, Toba Toba, and now the other songs that are coming. How much as a choreographer you make sure कि ये Instagram, social media, how it is, कि ये trend करे, नहीं करे? Do you all keep this in mind as well?
Very little, because yes, it is a very important part of our journey now. The shift has happened, but still your creativity should dictate what Instagram would want to pick. Instagram doesn't tell you what to do. Yeah. You make that popular because you want that to happen. So Instagram does not have a guideline that you have to move this way. No, it doesn't. We kind of make sure that Instagram loves what it's seeing and it puts it there. So the process is such a hand in hand. You don't have to be thinking so much about how will it trend. No, you have to make sure that how will you want your actor to be seen, how will you want them to be, and that dictates your because sometimes when you think so much and it doesn't happen. Like I think a lot of times I've thought like this will trend and it's just gone flat. It's never worked.
Which one was that?
Tough one to ask. But there is a song like Pashmina back in the days with Katrina we did. So obviously Instagram wasn't that visible then, but Pashmina was one of our best works that we had done with Katrina, and I think even Husn Parcham we done the choreography. The choreography didn't land so much, though it was so. I felt it was so cool and so well executed. Like that, there are a couple of songs that I'll probably have to tick mark because there are 900 of them, and I'm sure like 300 might have not worked. So 600 must have.
But that pressure is always there of social media that it has to click. Or
it has
you're
to.
Okay if it doesn't click.
I'm not okay if it doesn't click. I think I'll be lying if obviously everybody wants their songs to be celebrated, but I don't think so. I visibly want to take that challenge on me, or I want to be so this about it. I just feel that take it easy and let your love your work, let it smoothen out, and wo ho jayega. The energy like I said, the Almighty is there to take care of you.
But you're also going to be part of the spy universe. War 2, Pathan, now Alpha as well.
Yes.
That's what I've heard.
Yes.
How is that coming up, and can you give us some details about that?
Definitely.
What kind of songs that we can expect from that?
Definitely, I can't talk a lot about it because
but you can tease us with some details.
I will. I will. I think it's exceptional. I think they're going to stand tall. They're going to really look sharp. You are going to see a new Aliya, a new Sharvari. It's going to be a refreshing change, and I just hope I don't have to bite my words. But I think what they've done is exceptional.
So even there we are going to see a dance of kind of a...
You're going to see something very solid, which is, I'm really putting my money on that.
But in the current generation, you have worked technically also in terms of dance, and in emotional way also. Who in this current generation has mix of both, who can do both?
Ranbir Kapoor, Aliya Bhatt for sure. Ritik is a no-brainer. Ranveer Singh to a big extent. Shayad is technically a very sound performer, a very sound, he's got a full package. He's such a delight to work with, and sometimes also you have to make sure that you have to make him listen to you. Okay. So but it's fun because we are friends, and anything that we'll banter, or eventually he'll do what you want him to do, and that's the beauty of Shahid. But these guys are very solid, and I think to a big extent, Tiger Shroff, he's really working so hard towards molding himself into something that you want him to do. Otherwise, Tiger has a peculiar mold,
Yeah.
a body type, but you know, and you can't dictate that on him, because that's the
Because of that
sculpture.
structure, yeah.
You know, that is what it is. You can't, if any piece that you chip out of it, it'll not look right. So you have to work towards that, and he'll also work towards what you want him to do. So that's a beautiful combination. Yeah, these actors, Vicki, I think they're just, we have a really good bunch of people that are
But what
coming
about the
up.
new crops that have come in the industry?
Just name the new ones. I don't know who's the
We
new
have
one.
Rasha, we
Rasha is
have-
exceptional.
we have seen that in
Exceptional.
Oyama.
Exceptional. She's the next big thing. Rasha is fantastic. I've worked with Rasha. Who else would you
We
say?
have Ibrahim, we have
I've not worked with Ibrahim, so
Khushi.
Khushi is also lovely. Khushi is lovely. She see, these guys have not done a lot of songs, so they have to, and maybe they've been trained in a particular manner with people who have trained them into dancing. So they also need to do a lot of workshops when it comes to dancing. Like when you're acting, you do workshop. When you're dancing, you have to do workshops. You have to do workshops with a particular, people who can secure you, make you good in terms of how you'll want to breed them.
Lastly, you have a film with Ramcharan. pending.
I love Ram. I love Ramcharan. I think he's the coolest guy. I think what he's done, we've not done a lot, but there are 2-3 songs that I've done with him. One is Dhruva, the title track. One is Neeto Ne Dance Tonight that we've done with him. I think what he does, he has a natural swag. I just love him, and as a person also, I love him. As a performer, I love him. As a swag, I just love Ramcharan.
What else do you have in your pipeline now? I have heard a lot of projects that you have. You have a song with Nora as well.
It's just going to release now,
Okay.
really soon. That is coming. Yeah, but all the songs have just accumulated and come together. So yes, something exceptional that is happening. We've just kind of finished breathing Avan Javan, and then we've got Janabe Ali, and then Nora's Tetama is just coming anytime soon. So
We have not spoken about Avan Javan. Avan Javan is also doing quite well.
yes, Avan Javan. That is what happens with me, So you forget. There would be 50 songs which you will forget. Like we have not even spoken about Oyama, which has become a big hit. Yeah. So Oyama, but that is what happens with me especially, and I think it's nice in a way that.
But again, if you keep giving us hit,
What
then
is
we
it?
always
Yeah, you will
think
forget
about the
something.
recent
Yeah,
one. No, we
you're
will not be
absolutely
able to
right.
remember the-
Good comeback. Good comeback.
But yeah, that's true, yeah. Oyama, I remember, it was like every small bacha was doing
Yeah,
it.
everybody was
Yeah.
doing Oyama, and yeah, I think
That's become another craze.
that did become this. Then now I'll tell you another song which you will say, oh shit, you've given that also. So there's a song called Katal with Guru. So we produced and directed that. That's a music video that we did, which became a huge hit again. And we did that with Guru Randava. That was a music album. But yeah, that became a huge hit again.
So when you're doing a music album and when you're doing a film, you always think differently? Or it's
No,
just-
not really. When you're doing a music album, sometimes you're directing, producing it. So there's a different energy that lies down over there. When you're doing a film, there's a different infrastructure that you're working on with stars. And there's a different energy. There's somebody else who's taking that onus. Over here, you're the producer, you're the director, you're the choreographer, you're everything. And this is the byproduct that you will now give in. So Tetama has been produced, Katal has been produced by us. So it's a different ecosystem that we work on over there.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, Bosco. It
Thank
was
you so much,
having this
lovely.
chat
Thank
with
you so much. Thank you so much.
And keep giving us hits so that we can keep dancing.
Yeah, absolutely. I really look forward to every interview that you come after a hit. So that is what I'm looking forward to.
Yes, we will be waiting for your next.
Cheers.
show then.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Cheers.
Yeah.